Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I do know it's been quite some time since my last video did drop, which was the steak frites with béarnaise sauce, which has got very good views on it, which is what I'm aiming for, but I'm not really aiming for at the same time. I just enjoy making videos, so I want to show everyone. So we're going to do the last video in this little mini series. So we're going to do French toast with a small twist. We're going to do peach and Melba French toast. So it's got all those flavors of peach and Melba with French toast. So we'll go through the ingredients very quickly and we'll get to it. So, in this lovely bowl of assortment of all these fresh berries we've got. I'm using today fresh peaches here. You can use tinned if you want, but I'm using fresh because lovely fresh peach flavour is beautiful. Raspberries, peach Melba has a raspberry sauce, so I've got some raspberries here. But I'm going to bulk out the raspberries with some strawberries because I know this day and age prices of raspberries are quite high, so I'm going to bulk it out, but save some of the raspberries just for a bit of garnish with the strawberries. So it's going to be like a raspberry strawberry sauce with the peach Melba. So that's all our berries and fruits. I've got a loaf of brioche bread here. Nice little brioche is all butter bread. It's just lovely. You can use normal bread if you want a nice little crusty loaf, but I'm using some brioche here. So this is awesome stuff. It smells all rich and buttery. Then also you will need some eggs and milk for your French toast mix, and then I'm going to serve it also with some fresh vanilla whipped cream. So the first things first, we're going to make our fresh sauce, and then when we've made our sauce, we'll get our cream made, and then when our cream's made, we'll get our French toast going, and then towards the end we'll get everything put together. I've got some fresh mint as well, just for a bit of greenery and garnish. So first things first guys, we're going to make the fresh raspberry coulis. So guys, first thing our sauce. So I've got my strawberries and my raspberries into my bowl. Normally you can reduce these, cook them down and everything, but we're going to make this simple. We've got all my strawberries, all my raspberries in here. We're just going to blitz them. We're going to make it a cold one, so we don't have to heat it up. It's going to make it more fresh. And then what we're going to do is, after I've made this, we're going to get this sieved and passed, so we get rid of all those seeds and everything. But first of all, I've got some lime juice. I like lime instead of lemon. It gives it a bit more flavour compared to a lemon. Plus it makes it a bit more tropical, I feel, as well, with the fruits. So we're going to go in with one lime, get all that lovely flavour in there. Don't be shy. Then stick blender, and then we're just going to blitz all this up, and then we'll add our ice and sugar towards the end. Be good if I turned the stick blender on. So now all I'm going to do is just blend this until it is lovely and smooth. So I'm going to keep blending this, like I said, till it's nice and smooth and there's no more fruit. So I'm going to skip all this so you guys don't have to listen to this horrible blender sound. So by the magic of film editing and everything, by the time you see this, it will be done. So guys, I have blitzed my raspberries and strawberries. I've added the lime, I've added ice sugar into it, and I've passed it. As you can tell, it's nice, smooth consistency. You don't want it too thick, too runny. That's nice. So what we're going to do now is just cling film that, and we are going to put that into our fridge just to chill while we prep all our other ingredients. It's nice, silky, smooth, exactly what we want for a coulis. So, whipped cream. I've got my double cream here. I would add ice and sugar and my vanilla. So all we're going to do is actually add some vanilla bean paste here, which I have. Get a nice squeeze of that. I'm not going to add any ice and sugar because it's already sweet. I want this to be non-sweet. I just want this to have a nice flavourful burst of vanilla. So now what we're going to do is just whisk our cream. It's nice and smooth. Get all that going. Now what we're going to do is just take our time with this. We don't want to over whip our cream. And we're going to get some nice whipped cream made. You can use an electric whisk if you want to, but I'm doing it by hand. This is, like I say, there's something magical about doing everything by hand and not using a machine. Because with a machine, you can over whip it very quick, and with a hand, when you do it by hand, you can feel it getting thick. But if you do over whip, if you get this and you over whip it by mistake, just keep whipping, you'll end up with a solid and a liquid. That solid is homemade butter, and that liquid is buttermilk. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to get this to the right consistency for whipped cream, and then we will get on to our peaches. Right, the cream, as you can tell, nice stiff peaks. That's what we're looking for. I'm going to lightly tap the rest off this whisk. I don't want to knock all that air out, so we're going to cling film this and put this into the fridge with our raspberry coulis just to chill until we get everything else ready. So what we're going to do next is prep our peaches, and then we're going to prep our egg mix for our French toast. So next step, we're going to make French toast mix. So I've got 3 eggs in here. I've got some whole milk, which we're going to add about 50 mils. Fine, nice. Always clean up off yourself, and then, like I said, we're just going to add a bit of our vanilla, and that is it. Get that in. Nice squeeze there. So as you can tell, I'm using this into a quite wide bowl so we can easily get our bread soaked. So now what we're going to do is just break off the egg yolks and just make sure everything's nice and combined. I'm using a whisk, you can use a fork, but I want all that, everything nicely broken down. And that there is our simple French toast mix. So what we're going to do now is get our bread, we're going to slice our bread, get our pan nice and hot, and we are going to get cooking. So there we go. So we're going to clean our board up with a mess. We're going to get everything nice and prepped so we have everything ready to go. Then as soon as our pan's heated up, we can go dip into our pan, get everything going. So next step is we're going to slice up our bread and get all our ingredients ready on our side, ready to go. Right. What we're going to do is get a couple. I'm going to get 2 nice big slices there, and that's what we're going to use. Because it's quite small, I'm using 2 here. What we're going to do now is get this cling filled. Our pan's on the heat, it's getting nice and hot. When our pan's nice and hot, we're going to dip our bread into our eggy mix into the pan, get that cooking, and then we're going to slowly add some peaches into our pan to get them nice and caramelized. So as you saw, I'm using a skillet pan here. It'll give some nice colour to our peaches, some lovely colour to our French toast because all that sugar in it's going to brown quite nicely. So pan's on the heat, I've got some butter at the ready. So next thing we are going to do is get our egg dipped into our mix into our frying pan. Right, as you can tell, I've dipped my bread into our eggy mix. So now what we're going to do is just let that go. At the same time, going to add peaches in. There you go, peaches in there, going to cook and all that lovely butter. I've got some extra butter on my chopping board just in case, because when we're going to flip this, we'll add a bit more butter in to get that nice colour. I'm just going to move my pan. As you can tell, peaches are getting nice colour, which is what we want. Don't use your hand, sometimes it is hot, normally I'm used to it. Just going to add a bit more butter into our pan, just to get some lovely colour into our pan. And we are going to flip our French toast. That's what you want that lovely golden brown there, which is what we're after. And you might think that the butter's burning, it's not, it's going like a nice nutty brown, which also adds a lot of flavour as well. Our peaches, one more turn, and then what you can do is you can use a blowtorch, give them the peaches extra colour, optional, like I said, blowtorch. Just like that, completely optional, don't have to. What we're going to do is we're going to check the side. Then, and just go in with the last of that butter. This is like a very rich dessert slash pudding slash breakfast if you want to. Nice toss. I'm going to turn our French toast one more time, evenly cook it. Pan back. I'm going to take our peaches off, that lovely and coloured. That butter and the sugar that's seeped out of our French toast. And then what we're going to do is turn up our heat. I'm going to just stand our French toast up like that, just so it slows the cooking down. And we are ready to start plating our French toast. Right, now for the best part. So, got my plate. What we're going to do is got my sauce. It's just put some on the bottom. Clean off our spoon. Then we're going to go in with our two toast. We're going to go in with some of our lovely peaches dotted around the plate. These 4, there we go. Then that's nice. There's some fresh berries. My raspberries and my strawberries here. Dot them round. Before we add the cream, we're gonna a bit more of that raspberry sauce. Then what we're going to do is with our cream, we're gonna what we call in the chef term quenelle some cream. On top, and then just to finish it, a bit of mint. And there you have it, guys. Just a nice simple peach Melba French toast. Very simple to make and amazing flavours and tastes there for you guys. A classic peach Melba turned into French toast. So guys, that's how you do a classic French toast with peach Melba. Nice little twist on French toast. Hopefully you enjoy this video. As always guys, links always in the description for my blog, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Twitch page where I do live stream cooking. So next video I don't know what I want to do, so I might do another mini series of 3 or 4 different things in order. Stay tuned for that. If you don't follow me guys, please hit that subscribe button. So we're down here, right there. Totally up to you, totally optional guys, doesn't affect me, doesn't affect anything I do. I do this because I love it and I love cooking. So yeah, that's about it. Stay tuned for more. Keep a look out on my Twitter, that's where I do all my postings of my pictures and everything. So thank you very much guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.